What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nash, and in this video I want to be answering a subscriber question here. As you can see on the screen, they're asking if the college that you go to is going to matter when you want to work as a financial analyst or just work in finance in general. Now, the short answer to this is going to be yes, it matters. You are going to have certain advantages when you go to a prestigious school or a target school. Now, aside from being able to claim the university name on your resume or maybe on your educational background, you are gonna have two other major things that I think are really important. The first thing is gonna be access to recruiting. So a lot of these big companies that have a lot of resources, I'm talking about the big four, all the huge companies, they usually go to these target universities, right? Universities that might have a strong finance program where a lot of students will go to that want to focus on that. So these colleges, they go there. These are easy to find if you live in a city. Just look up target schools for finance. You're going to find those schools. So if you are going to a school like this, you don't have to look outside in order to find some of these recruiting events because they're on your campus, right? So that's one of the biggest advantages that these schools have. And also, a lot of these big companies invest a lot of money when it comes to talent acquisition if they're trying to get, the top students or the best that they can get in the industry. And I know this because I just signed up to go back in order to do recruiting for consulting. So this is a big thing that these companies do, and they go to specific schools. Now, the second advantage is going to be the alumni network. So a lot of these schools that are prestigious obviously have a lot of money to invest into their alumni. So the school that I went to, they just built a system where any alumni can sign up and you can mentor other students that are in school, whether they want to get into your industry and things like that. These things cost money, right? So the school has to be able to afford to build at things like that or even value those things. So if you go to a school that invests into the alumni and they have a strong alumni network, it's gonna be very easy for you to network. And also, going back to the recruiting thing that I was talking about earlier, a lot of these companies, they give you the option, because I know when I signed up to do something like that, they would ask if you want to go back to your old school to recruit. Now imagine if this school does not really support alumni. Are you going to be willing to go back to your old school to help them out? Probably not. Going to a school that has a strong alumni network, it makes it super easy for you to network with people. Alumni, they host events all the time. They have workshops which you can attend and you can network with these people. All right, so now if you go to a school that is less prestigious or that is not a target school, you're not going to have as many advantages as people that go to target schools. So you just have to work twice as hard. Now, the first thing that you need to work on is going to be your networking skills. You have to be really proactive, right? You can start this by your professors, right? If you start taking those high level finance classes, those professors, they probably worked in the industry. They could give you some insights, right? A lot of people don't take advantage of that. Talk to those professors, find out what they did before they became a professor, what industry they were in before that. They might be able to help you. Go to those networking events if they have a recruiting event, right? They might not have as many companies there, but it's always great to network with those people. Even on LinkedIn, reach out to people, reach out to alumni on LinkedIn. So when you go to a school that doesn't really have a strong alumni network, most alumni, they really want to give back, but the school just doesn't give them a platform to do so. So if you reach out to them, they're probably going to be more than happy to help. So there's so many ways to network, but on top of that, you're going to need a good GPA so you can compete with these students from those target schools, right? You need a good GPA. Think of it as something that's going to open the door. So once you get in the door, you are going to need a lot of work experience. That's what's going to separate you from the kids from the target school that do not have any work experience prior to that job, right? And how can you get this experience if you are in college, right? I've made a lot of videos on this. Go ahead and check out some of the videos on the channel. I talk a lot about how you can get work experience while you're in college. In terms of finance, I have a lot of videos on that, so I'm not going to bother you with that information in this video. That is pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions that you want me to cover in a future video, let me know in the comment section below. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.